there everybody, it is me Alexa and we're continuing on with our DC fandom reactions. So next up is Zack Snyder's Justice League. As you guys may know, if you've ever checked out our website, or our Instagram even, we made a post, we are very adamant Snyder Cut fans on this channel. We have been waiting for it, excited about it. We have a whole article describing the Snyder Cut, like all the drama about releasing it that was going on before it was officially announced. I'll leave a link to that article in the description in case you have any interest in reading about it a bit. But yeah, Suri especially, he's like a huge Zack Snyder fan, and so through him I've watched Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman Ultimate Edition, because the theatrical version cut out 30 minutes that makes everything make sense, but we won't go into that. That's a topic for a different day. And so the Justice League movie that came out I didn't have a huge problem with the theatrical version. It was meh, you know, I didn't really have any huge affection towards it, but I didn't hate it or anything. It was just a fine movie. But the more I learn about the Snyder Cut, the more I was like, why would they change that? This sounds so much cooler. And now with everything coming out, there's so many different little reveals. We had that shot with Gal Gadot. We got the glimpse at the black Superman suit. And now we finally have a kind of more official teaser for it. It's gonna be really awesome seeing Zack Snyder's vision finally put to the screen, because of course the one that got released still says directed by Zack Snyder, but he has never seen it, I'm pretty sure. He may have since watched it, but I know like for a long time he never even watched it, even though it still had his name attached to it, because it was not his film anymore. The cast for it is just amazing. I mean, Henry Cavill, amazing Superman. Gal Gadot is the perfect Wonder Woman, and we're going to be reacting to the Wonder Woman in 1984 trailer that came out also in these strain of videos. You also have Ezra Miller was a great Flash, Jason Momoa, perfect Aquaman. You have Ray Porter as Cyborg, which I'm really excited that we're going to get to see more of his character, because he has such a cool backstory, and the character's whole just arc and dynamic is so interesting, and I'm really happy that they're going to be showcasing that more in this version of it. Ben Affleck as Batman. I thought he did a really good job. A lot of people didn't like him, but I personally thought that he did a spectacular job at playing this post-Robin's death Batman. I think that this version of Batman I find really intriguing. I like the darker side of him, like post the Robin's death. I think that it's a really fascinating exploration of a character and what traumatic events can do to them, because that's of course Batman's entire life is the effects of traumatic events in his life and how he's responded to them. And so I really love the commentary around that, and so I enjoy Ben Affleck's Batman. So one other cool thing that they announced at this is that it will be released as 4 one-hour episodes, but they're talking about maybe having a way that you can watch it as well as just like a 4-hour movie, which is how I will be watching it. Whether it is separated by episodes or not, I will be sitting down and watching the whole thing through for sure, and I very much so look forward to that. But yeah, I think that it's going to be really cool. I like that they decided to split it up into those hour-long episodes, because I think that will be more easily digestible. It'll probably be good to have a few breaks as well, so I can go like get food or something if needed. But yeah, I'm very excited for this, and I haven't even watched the teaser yet. So now let's finally watch this teaser in its funky aspect ratio that I also am all here for, and let's just jump right on in. Ooh.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played.
Yes.
That pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah.
Yes, they're Cyborg. Oh. Ah.
I did my best. It wasn't much,
Oh, I love this music choice.
so I tried to touch. I've told
sweet.
the truth. I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I'll
so good. Oh. Oh.
This guy's probably fought hundreds of thousands of other super beings on the other planets he's destroyed, right? And we have to assume he's won.
I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
See, it's stuff like this that does make me hate the theatrical cut of Justice League. That was so good. I'm gonna be saying that a lot in these videos, I'm sure. Hopefully it doesn't get too annoying. But wow. The editing of that trailer, I mean the song choice, perfection. Hallelujah already. I literally was getting emotional watching that. My eyes are a little watery right now. Thankfully, not too bad, but yeah, water started to form in my eyes because I got so emotional during that. You have Cyborg, he sees his dad. I mean, there's a huge fight happening. I mean, I know, oh, I'm so excited for this. This is so much more interesting. Why did they change it? I don't understand. But anyways, I'm so excited to see this story. I think that it's going to be so rich and powerful and strong, and the cast is phenomenal. And I also love that they're bringing back Superman's suit. I did a bit of research on it because I found it interesting. I was like, why is the black suit a big deal? So I looked it up, and I'm also really disappointed that they changed that. They changed it because they were like, they felt it didn't match the vibe for Superman they wanted, but pretty much always in the comics, whenever Superman like dies, that he comes back with the black suit, and it makes so much sense because one, he gets his power from the sun, so black to help get more power because he needs more power because he's still recovering. So logically, a black suit makes more sense, and then also it's just kind of a symbol of him growing back because he, as a person, has been defeated. And he now has to recover from that and come back and go back to being who he was before. And that's not an easy journey. He's been through a lot now. And that's not something that's just going to happen like that. He's just not going to magically be all blue and red again. He's going to need some time to recover and kind of mourn the loss of exactly who he was before and become the new person that he is now. And I think that that black outfit is beautifully symbolic as well as logical, as we mentioned. And I'm so excited that we are getting to see it in this Snyder Cut. Also, the aspect ratio, while I'm sure it's gonna make editing this video more difficult, I really love it. 4:3 is one of my favorite aspect ratios. I really love how it looks. This isn't actually 4:3, it's the 1.66:1. It's like a European format that's used, but it's close to 4:3. It has that same, like, it's very tall, like more square looking. And I think that that is going to be really interesting as well. I also love how with the use of the song and the shots, you can really see the more serious tone that they're taking with this film. Because of course, that's one of the biggest differences they made with the theatrical cut, was trying to make it more fun with like the Marvel movies, which was not smart. Thankfully they've learned that with the Joker, and now they're more embracing their darker side. And with their dark side, I'll leave now. This teaser really showcases how the tone that they have for this film and how different it is from the version that we've already seen. And it really just sets it up as its own movie, which it is. They're really just entirely different movies. The only similarity seems to be the cast. And even some of that's different because Darkseid's not in the theatrical cut, but we have Ray Porter in this version. And I loved that final moment too. I think that this movie is going to really showcase each character in their best light, which sadly the theatrical cut did not do. A lot of them felt just thrown in, like Cyborg's barely talked about, and now in this one we actually, like, you see him playing football in this, so we're gonna get to see that. There's more development with Ezra Miller as the Flash. You're gonna see Gal Gadot, we've already had good development with. They have their own movies, same with Superman and Batman we got in the other ones, but I think Batman's gonna really also become stronger in this. The Justice League's Batman, it just, I didn't care for the Batman in Justice League, but that's not his fault. That's the new writing's fault. And So therefore, I mean, honestly, this trailer, or this teaser, not even the trailer alone, is more, like, impactful than I feel the entire theatrical cut was. Like, I felt emotion during this teaser, and I definitely did not feel emotion during the theatrical cut of Justice League. So, if this teaser can make my eyes start to get a little watery in it, I'm gonna be a wreck during this movie. I'm also excited about the fact that him and Michael Keaton will be in the Flash movie. They sadly didn't have a trailer or teaser for that, but it was really cool to learn more about what's gonna be happening in that, and I'm excited to see both of them in it. I think that'll be really interesting. So it seems like they're just gonna be better developed, and honestly, it's a much more compelling story. You know, going into the whole dark side and him coming and taking over, it's such a cool concept, and I'm really excited that we're going to get to explore that side of it. The pacing and editing of this trailer I thought was phenomenal. The way that they used the music to have those moments of black as well between, like, when it hallelujah, pause, hallelujah. I think that made a really impactful, and I mean, Zack Snyder does have a really strong command on storytelling, and I do like his way that he delivers it. I've seen a few of his movies now, and I think that he definitely has a very distinct style to his work. And I think that's very prominent in this trailer, and will continue to be more and more prominent as we learn more and then eventually watch it. And I'm just very intrigued to see this full movie. I wish that they had just done this movie originally, but sadly they did not, and so therefore I'm very happy that they finally did decide to release it now. I hope it gets some sort of theatrical release, and also the theaters are open. One will pray they'll be open by 2021. They're opening kind of now, but it's still pretty unsafe because, like, you're stuck in a room with 2 hours, and I'm guarantee that not everyone in the room will keep their masks on the whole time, and the air is just sitting there for 2 hours, kind of. I mean, there's like AC and stuff, but that just kind of blows it around more. It's really unsafe right now, but that's fine. Anyways, one day we'll be able to go back to theaters normally, and I hope that that'll be before this movie comes out and it gets to have at least like a limited release. I will drive to watch this movie in theaters. The more I learn about the Snyder Cut, I've just continued to be more impressed and more excited for it and more hopeful that it'll come out, because it's just a much more compelling story, and if it's delivered as well as I think it's going to be, then it's just going to be a great film, and I cannot wait to watch it and to see how it is. Everything about this trailer I really loved, and everything about the Batman trailer I really loved, and I'm sure I'm gonna really love a lot of things about these upcoming trailers. There's gonna be a lot of compliments given in this next bit for these next few days as I release these videos, but yeah, I'm so excited for these movies. Alrighty, that's all I have to say right now about Zack Snyder's Justice League's official teaser. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave all of your thoughts down in the comments below. Let's have a conversation about it. I love it. Let's talk about it. So, thank you all again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe, and I hope that you all are staying safe out there and have an absolutely amazing day. Bye!